Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, looked remarkably elegant as she hosted the President of South Korea at the Royal Society in London this morning. The occasion marks another high-profile engagement for President Yoon Suk-yeol and his wife Kim Ki-yeon in the UK, following their very royal welcome by King Charles and Queen Camilla at Buckingham Palace last night. The Duchess, 58, looked typically sophisticated in a black longline coat as she accompanied the President to the Independent Scientific Academy, situated in St. James's, London. Beneath the stylish belted coat, she also donned a royal blue dress beset with puff sleeves and a V-neck cut. For her footwear, she went with a seasonal fit, sporting ruched leather brown boots which were apt for the chilly weather. She accessorized with a reptile print navy blue bag, understated blue stone earrings and the finest of gold jewelry. The royal's apple red manicure was the perfect pop of color to complement her very becoming look. For her hair, she opted for a clean look, parting her locks ever so slightly at the center before tying them loosely towards the nape of her neck. In line with the sophisticated aesthetic, her makeup appeared subtle, adding only a line of black eyeliner, a smidge of mascara and a rosy glossed lip. Her Royal Highness and the South Korean President appeared engrossed in the events set before them. As they arrived at the Royal Society, they were met on arrival by the Society's president, Sir Adrian Smith. They then viewed historic items from the Royal Society's archives including the death mask of Sir Isaac Newton, the legendary English physicist who discovered the laws of gravity and served as president of the Royal Society from 1703 until his death in 1727. Other key items on display included Newton's reflecting telescope, created in 1671, a lock of Newton's hair, and a piece of wood from the apple tree at Newton's home in Lincolnshire that famously inspired his theory of gravity. The Duchess and the President then attended a round-table discussion to discuss how to strengthen the global role of science to advance humanity. They were joined by various esteemed guests and notable scientific experts from the UK and South Korea. The news comes as the Duchess of Edinburgh made yet another impressive appearance. The Duchess attended a glitzy state banquet on Tuesday evening to welcome the President and First Lady of South Korea to Buckingham Palace. Sophie opted to re-wear a regal white Susanna couture floor-length embroidered gown which she first donned earlier this year for the coronation of her brother-in-law, King Charles, at Westminster Abbey. The royal completed the elegant ensemble with a Anya Hindmarch silver mod clutch bag and Emmy London Charlotte pumps which retail at £455. She added even more glitz with her favorite aquamarine tiara, which she has worn on many occasions throughout the years, and diamond earrings. The King and Queen welcomed Yoon Suk Yeol and his wife Kim Kian-hee to the glittering festivities at the palace. At the start of the banquet, the king gave a speech littered with Korean and references to K-pop culture in front of an audience which included members of the world's biggest girl band. Speaking to more than 300 state banquet attendees, including singers Blackpink, he welcomed them with a smattering of Korean. Young Gug Eosan Geos Aul Wan Yonghabnida, welcome to Britain. Marking the 140th anniversary of Korea's diplomatic relationship with the UK, the king described it as a partnership in which close personal connections, fostered over many decades, have blossomed today into a real sense of affection, or jung, between our societies at so many levels. And he even joked about his own visit to the country in 1992 with the late Princess Diana, saying, "Sadly, when I was in Seoul all those years ago, I am not sure I developed much of what might be called the Gangnam style." He also praised Korea's commitment to the environment despite the country's great changes. The Republic of Korea, as one of very few countries which ended the 20th century with more trees than at the century's beginning, has always grasped this, he said. Also in attendance was the Princess of Wales, who looked effortlessly elegant in a white gown and dazzling tiara. Kate, 41, joined her husband Prince William in welcoming Yoon Suk Yeol and his wife at the glittering festivities. Looking ethereal in a white dress by Jenny Packham, the mother of three added to her look with a glitzy pair of earrings belonging to Queen Elizabeth, her family order and her GCVO sash and star. The royal also opted for the Strathmore Rose tiara, which belonged to the Queen Mother and was a present from her parents in 1923.